Okay, I think we're live. Just got to wait for my computer here to catch up so I can hit the mute button before it starts. Okay, good. Yay. All right. How you guys doing? This is Jason Robinson, Illustration by Design. I'm at my computer. There's another room, so probably sound a little far away, but I'm coming over. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. I'm right here. All right. How you guys doing? It's been about, well, it's been over a week actually since I last live streamed. And in case you didn't know, the comic book that I was crowdfunding, Secret Comics Presents, unfortunately did not fund. So the comic book at this point, at this in time, is not going to happen because we weren't able to raise enough money to print it and mail it out. So to everybody who backed it, didn't know, I apologize. But there's a chance that Nasser and I may try to crowdfund it again at some point in the future, maybe several months from now, around October or so, via Kickstarter. So the book may still happen. I will continue to draw the book in the meantime. So if we do end up crowdfunding it again, the art will be done. Actually, everything should be done at that point because I'm going to be drawing it, lettering it, and laying it out. So the book should be done the next time we decide to launch it. So we will let you know. Stay tuned for that. Oh, by the way, hi. How you doing? Good seeing you. Today I am drawing the vision as a commission for P Money, the stalwart and very encouraging YouTuber who I know through YouTube and through Twitter and a bunch of other things. We're moderators together on Mike S. Miller's Blacklist Universe channel, and he is a very nice guy. He has a very nice wife named Ruth, and they asked me to draw Paul Bettany, the actor, husband of Jennifer Connelly, who Jennifer Connelly happens to be the cousin of Chester Busby. But she asked me to draw Paul Bettany's Vision from the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Right now I'm on my tablet, I'm going through it, trying to, because it keeps on crashing on me, trying to find that picture that I'm going to be, dagnabbit, what happened? That I'm going to be drawing. So there we go. Yeah, found it. It's alive. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be drawing Paul Bettany as the Vision for P Money and Ruth. So hope you guys are all doing good, having a good week. I forgot. Wait. I gotta actually go on YouTube so I can see what you guys are saying. And I'm going to be going back and forth between the chat and the reference. So I probably will not be reading the chat in real time just because I'd spend most of my time looking at Paul Bettany's mug to make sure that I draw it correctly. So just a forewarning to you. So no misbehaving in the chat while I'm away. Please maintain your composure and don't be bad. Let's see. Hit that. I'm still here. I think the screen hasn't frozen. I'm still here. And I'm just hitting buttons on my tablet, trying to get to where I want to go. All right. What have I been missing while I've been rambling? All right. Let's see. P-Money says 8 minutes late. Shame. Ruth just asked if it's a white page. Is Vision in a Canadian blizzard? Yes. This is a picture of the Vision outside of your home right now. Yeah, it's covered in snow. P-Money says, oh, he calls me very encouraging while I mock him. Well, I didn't know you were mocking me, so I take all that back. Ray Thulu says, P-Money, some people respond well to negative reinforcement. Some people do. I remember and I hold a grudge. So this will now not be Paul Bettany as Vision. It will be Paul Bettany as the Vision after Thanos got done with him. So I hope you like it. All right, let me find my glasses so I can actually see what I'm drawing. And I need my water. So I don't, oh, that one's empty. I need my new water. Where's my new water? Hey, I just had it. It's like, gosh, I feel like Joe Biden. I don't know what just happened 5 seconds ago. Oh, found it. Here we go. It's right here. Found it. Okie doke. Let me see. And the chat just disappeared. Alpha Proto says Vision turned gray like a dead transformer. Oh, ouch, dang. P-Money says actually you almost got Ruth interested. Almost. All right, let me get drawn. I don't know if any of you guys, Ray Thulu, I know P-Money probably will not because he's probably going to be watching me draw. If any of you guys who are mods on Mike's channel would be willing to take my place, putting together the straw poll for it. If you could, I'd appreciate it. But if you can't, I will shimmy on over there towards the end of that live stream, and I will do it. So just let me know. All right, I get my fan on so I don't die heat exhaustion. Fan's going. That's good. Feels good. Whew. I apologize for the long wait. It's like I came here to see him draw. All he's doing is talking. It's not even interesting. I know I'm not. That's why I draw. Okay. All right. Okay, better. I really need to get a new tablet. This tablet stinks. It's always giving me error messages every 5 seconds. It's really annoying. All right, let's get to the drawing. I'm gonna turn on some music so I can listen and not get bored. I need music to motivate me. And then, yeah, I'll start drawing. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. But like I said, I'll be in and out of the chat. I'll be spending most of my time looking at the reference. So if I don't respond right away, I will shortly. Okay, here we go. And my music's frozen. Oh, there we go. Yay. Rethula says, I do a poll every time you're not there or on the panel. Mike just ignores me in chat, though, so it never gets used. Aw. Well, if you could do it tonight, that'd be awesome, because I will not be there for most of the panel. And, you know, I'll like I said, I'll go there at the end if I have to, but, you know, if you do it, then I'll probably just go to bed after this. So I'll be able to sleep. I won't have to stay up till 1. Kimai says, Ruth says, you do you, cricket boy. Okay. Alpha Pro says, when I was a kid, I thought artists got all the ladies. What am I doing wrong? Unfortunately, I thought the same thing. It's not true. So yeah, we don't get all the ladies. It depends on the artist, and you know, you kind of still have to be outgoing, I think, in order to quote unquote get the ladies. So, and if you're an introvert like me, it doesn't quite work out. Somebody says, oh man, I'm hearing thunder. The power goes off, I'll be ticked. Well, yes, it's thundering here too, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. Ray Thulu says, I'll do it. Hopefully Mike sees it. Yeah, but just type in Blacklist Universe so he it shows up and highlighted so he can see. But yeah, All right, let me get to the drawing. Oh, if this is your first time here, welcome. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Please give this live stream a thumbs up and make sure to hit the bell for notifications of future videos, making sure that you've hit all notifications, and that way you'll get all the notifications. All right, let me see. Paul Bettany. I will always hold a grudge against Paul Bettany for stealing Jennifer Connelly away from me. So the same way I hold a grudge against Kevin Kline for stealing Phoebe Cates away from me. It's just not fair. It is not fair. They know that every red-blooded male within a 10-year age range of those two women wanted them, and they just stole them out from under us. It's very unfair. All right, let's see. It's weird. It takes my eyes a few minutes to adjust to. Okay. You guys see this? I just have to make sure that. All right, let me zoom out a little. Sorry. Okay. Alpha says Kevin Kline is my enemy. He just doesn't know it. Oh, trust me, he knows it. He knows that half the male population of America hates his guts because of who he married. And he laughs every night thinking about it. He's like, ha, 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 ha. Ah. All right. I wasn't sure whether to make this an ASMR video or not. Maybe I'll do one of those sometime in the future with no music. It's just that for me, the music helps keep me energized. So. Actually, this is the first portrait I've done in a long time. Probably more than 6 months. Sheesh. So, fair warning, P Money and Ruth. This might be a little rusty. Let's see.
Before I go to this, one thing I'd like. You have a recent case, a case, say, in the last year or two that might be of interest public, the feature story along with the article. Nothing a little, with a lot of excitement outside. But the dance hall racket might have dance hall racket. Long story. You got the time, I can say. Well, I've got the time. Can I hear the story? Bring in the dance hall racket.
Now I know that you may not be able to see too much right now. I'm trying to. It's kind of light right now, so.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Time now for a little intermission. Something a little, with a lot of excitement. You know how it Some stories. Thanks a lot for the story, Inspector. I'm sure we got enough.
Hi there. What a wonderful time for you to drop by. You know, they're just setting up to shoot a scene of our new star, and I'd love to introduce you before they begin. Honestly, we're all just bursting with excitement about this brilliant new performer. We think this one will not only win every award hands down, but it's just going to win the hearts of people all over the country. Come on. I want you to meet a great new star.
Somebody says Ruth loves your light touch when you draw. She's jealous. Yeah, it's just that I've sort of been forced to do it because I make so many mistakes that if I go heavy at first, then I just end up having to erase a lot more. So I try to do it light until I'm fairly certain of what I'm doing. Then I'll start making the lines darker. Breakthrough says, ever listen to Postmodern Jukebox? Yes, I have. It's good. Or Professor Elemental. I've never listened to Professor Elemental, but I have listened to Postmodern Jukebox, and they're cool. P. says, Jason, Ruth is honored to have you attempting this, and it will be framed with our other drawing memorabilia. Oh, cool. Neat. Awesome. Hopefully it will be worthy. I'm surprised you're not doing the Sailor Moon thing, says Shinobi Raccoon. I thought about it, Shinobi. Just I guess maybe just yesterday, but there are other things I need to get done. So I'll probably do it late in the game, like I do everything else. I still never did that sort of six fan art drawing thing. I'll try the Sailor Moon thing. That's one drawing. I'll try it out. P. says, oh, look, I just got notified of Jason's stream. Good thing I just happened to be checking YouTube before your stream. Cool. I'm glad it finally notified you. Yeah. Oh, man, I am. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I don't know why I'm so. I'm almost like lightheaded. I don't know why. Right, because I haven't eaten dinner. That might be why. Okay, let me keep going. Yeah, I gotta get these proportions right. change, but you keep going. If you fail, if you fall, know that you will. I love you, baby, without never change. Love isn't easy, baby. Love is what keeps us alive. Hold on, we'll hold on to you. We'll hold on to you. Hold on, we'll hold on to you. We'll hold on to you. I can give you high love if you stay strong. All I want is to keep you from the downfall. I can give you high love if you hold on. If you want me to leave, yes, we're all. I can give you high love if you stay strong. All I want is to keep you from the downfall. I can give you high love if you hold on. If you want me to leave, yes, we're all done. Here we go. It's a little better. Maybe I should have done this off stream. I'm like getting weird, like really getting worn out. I don't know why. Barely even started this. Okay, I'll be right back. I just want to get something to munch on because I'm getting really kind of worn out. Hold on, what's going on here? Back menu. Hit that, and hit that. Okay, I'll be right back. One.
I've known and I've known some. Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came in sight, dear, my heart grew light, and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I racked my brain, hoping to explain all the things that you did to me. Papa, Mr. Shane, please let me explain. Mr. Shane means your friend. Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest in the land. Mr. Shane, please let me explain. Mr. Shane means your friend. Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land.
Greetings from the Andrews sisters. I'm Patty. I'm Maxine. And I'm Laverne.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Got some chicken poppers. Let's see. Okay. Nothing much is going on in the chat, which is good. Few money's there, which is good, but sorry, picked up. It's like a Nasser stream. Yeah, I need something to eat. Sorry about that. I cannot draw apparently without having eaten. It's like driving without gas in your car. So I'm now recharging my engines.
Clear out there, buddy. There's a fine beef payroll.
Okay. Somebody singing in the chat. I'll try to make a speed drawing of this live stream afterwards. Oops. So that you guys won't have to, you'll be able to see the entire drawing without all of my wasting time, taking up your time. All right, let me get back to it. I got some energy back. Just need some food in my belly. All right, let me take a look at this with fresh eyes. This is looking really bad. It's not looking bad, but it needs refinement. It's like my eyes are, I don't know. Actually, let me look at it before I start erasing stuff, because it is still, it's a decent start, but it needs refinement. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Where's the flying beef payroll?
Yes, it's a good day for singing a song. Yes, it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning till night. I sat to the sun. Good morning, sun. Rise and shine today. Yes, it's a good day for singing a song. Yeah, it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning till night. Yes, it's a good day. For shining your shoes. A good day. For losing your sleep. Everything to gain us, nothing to lose. A good day from morning to night.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Yes, it's a good day. For singing the song, yes, it's a good day. For moving on, and it's a good day. I'll be there if you go on. A good day from morning till night. From morning till night. From morning till night. Good day. It's about a birthday, it's a good day. For singing a song, yes, it's a good day. For moving along, yes, it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning till night. It's a good day, it's a good day in my world, oh mama, a good day from morning till night.
All right, it's a little better. Getting there. Just needs fine tuning. So it can start to look like Paul Bettany. The hard part, actually getting them to look like people you want them to.
The sparks fly over again in the blaze of your love. I'm standing on embers again.
What is it? Interesting. All right.
In the blaze of your love, the sparks fly over again. In the blaze of your love, I'm standing on embers again. I'm chasing highs to escape my lows. And the dust finds me, I'm ready to go. I've made my calls to get my fix and to get my soul. It's time to change. I'm standing on embers again. I'm chasing highs to escape my lows. And the dust finds me, I'm ready to go. I've made my calls to get my fix and to get my soul. It's time to change. In the blaze of your love, the sparks fly over again. In the blaze of your love, I'm standing on embers again. I'm chasing highs to escape my lows. When the dust finds me, I'm ready to go. I've made my calls to get my feet, to get my soul.
It's a little hard trying to find Paul Bettany underneath the makeup. I'm trying to get his likeness because I can see him underneath this makeup, but when I'm trying to transfer that to the drawing, it's like it's a little tougher. I don't want to start actually drawing the makeup until I have sort of his likeness down. I'm getting there, but it's just a little tricky.
We all got names together, but is anyone left out? Think so. Well, that's our guest list. Now, into the stations. To the right, dear Alex, would you like to come back party at my house Saturday, March 24th at 8 p.m. So, I want you to like it. It's all right. It's television right. Next business, refreshments. We have to feed the man. And the girls too, especially you, big fan. The show. Well, you want something to eat, something to drink, refreshments. Alright, now next is entertainment. We want to show Steve a good time. Well, we don't know too much about what he likes. The best thing I know is breaking the ice and getting people excited. Some good entertainment.
Forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future.
Ah, okay. Let me look at the chat. Jeremiah Jones says, nice music. Okay, good. Glad you like it. Eric Hawkins says, movie Vision? Yes, this is the movie version of the Vision. Paul Bettany. Seems there are thunderstorms everywhere. There are thunderstorms where I am too, down in Florida. So, P. Mike says, guys, now that you're here, I should promote Jason commissions. He's doing a great commission for me, and his rates are very reasonable. So get him to draw for you as well. Yeah, do that. Thanks, P. Money. Jeremiah Jones says, what's he drawing you? I'm drawing the Vision from the MCU, Marvel Studios. P. Mike says, an evil part of me wants to be a jerk and say, wait, Jason, we changed our minds. That's fine. I will just charge you the change my mind fee. But Ruth is already impressed with your work. Oh, good. Very good. If Ruth is happy, then I'm happy. If Ruth is happy and P. Money's not happy, I'm still happy. So I'm only unhappy when Ruth is unhappy. That's how it works. All right. Let me get back to the drawing. That line is not what I want. Let me work on it. The most important thing when doing likenesses is making sure the proportions are right. If they're wrong, the whole thing's going to be off. Yeah. Sorry, just talking to myself inside my skull. Myself is telling myself that things are askew. Things are askew. Must be corrected. This is the downside of doing live streams when you're drawing. Everybody can see your mistakes and see all the correcting you have to do. So I want it to be more like magic. You don't know how do you do that? Now you're seeing all my screw ups. That's okay. Oh, did you guys? I guess you guys probably heard that they're apparently going to release the Schneider Cut. The Schneider Cut is going to be released for Justice League. Zack Snyder's or Snyder, however you want to pronounce it. He originally directed Justice League, but then he had to leave right in the middle of filming because his daughter had committed suicide when he was making it. So they hired Joss Whedon, the guy who directed The Avengers and who also did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and also did he also do Firefly? He may have. I can't remember. But anyway, he was a well-known director. Made a $1 billion film with the Avengers, and so of course DC, wanting to mimic Marvel's success, said, "Hey, we'll hire Joss Whedon to take over for Zack due to his family tragedy." And if you've seen Justice League, the final version of it, again directed by Whedon, based on Schneider's original work, it's a pretty bad movie. So it was so bad that people started crying out for, we want to see the Schneider cut. We want, release the Snyder cut of this film. You showed us the weak, crappy version that Joss Whedon sort of Frankenstein together. And Joss Whedon made a bunch of changes to the movie once he got in charge of it. Took out a bunch of scenes, added a bunch of scenes to make it, more, I guess, audience friendly or funnier or whatever, whatever DC thought would make the movie a success, because they were looking at Marvel and wanted to emulate their windfall. So Joss Whedon changed a bunch of stuff from it. And the tone of Justice League was a lot different from the tone of Batman v Superman, which Zack Snyder had previously directed. So when fans saw one, how different it was in tone, and also, the fact that it pretty much failed at the box office. I mean, I think it actually lost money. People started the whole hashtag release the Snyder Cut. I think it was about probably 2 years ago, maybe 3, like around 2017 when Justice League came out. And finally, apparently, they're going to release the Snyder Cut of Justice League. It's probably not finished. I don't know if he's going to go back in there and finish the special effects or what, but they're going to release the Snyder Cut on HBO Max, which is, I guess, a new streaming service for HBO. They're going to do that sometime in 2021, next year. So I guess we have that to look forward to, and then I guess it proves that if fans complain about something enough, it does have an effect. Although it didn't quite work out for Star Wars fans. They complained a lot, and yeah, they still got kind of screwed over. But oh well, at least we're getting this Snyder Cut finally. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm hoping it'll be better than what we got. Nothing else. Hopefully they'll do a better job of CGIing out Superman's mustache so he doesn't look so weird. What is up with his eyes? They're not.
All right. Well, got it just about all planned. I thought we'd finish off the evening with a little dance.
Dance? No, they don't pull that stuff that I'm fucking.
What do you worry about? You can't dance anyway.
You can, I suppose. What do you got there, dear?
Or just some stuff for a Halloween party to do.
I'm a treasure.
Oh, I didn't know you had a Halloween party to do.
We're just going to dress up and play some games.
Oh, that sounds like fun. School parties always are.
You think us to get out of stuff?
Yeah, Halloween's a lot of fun.
Don't you like Halloween fun?
Don't you be like the new cat. Come on and follow suit. Then you get this done. You make them judge you like they just do.
Okay, let me check the chat. 2 people left. Yay! um, huh. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Zach Richmond, not Zack Snyder. Mike Miller was following Ruth a year before he followed you. That's funny. Yep, Snyder Cut. It'd be cool. Jeremiah Jones says, are they going to release a slightly worse or better version of a terrible movie? I'm hoping it's going to be a slightly better version. I'm guessing it will be. Just based on the Batman v Superman, the director's cut of that was to me much better than the theatrical release. Theatrical release was like, a lot of it didn't make sense, but the director's cut, which they released that same year in the summer, it made more sense. So I'm guessing that it'll be the same with the Schneider cut. He might have said, yeah, I never cared enough about Justice League to worry about whether a Schneider cut came out. He says, Batman v Superman lowered my anticipation for Justice League, and I was originally very hyped for Batman v Superman. Yeah, the best part about Batman v Superman was easily that Batman fight scene in the warehouse towards the end. If the whole movie was that good, it would have been a great movie, but it wasn't. Hey, Eagle 43, how you doing? Yeah, I liked Aquaman too, P Money. I thought it was okay. Probably because my expectations were so low. It was surprisingly entertaining compared to what I was imagining. And they got Black Manta right, which to me was very important. And they gave Aquaman his actual costume, which is also very important. I mean, a good comic book movie to me is one that stays faithful to the source material. So if you got the costumes right, you get the origins correct, and the character acts like he's supposed to. That was a one downside for me with Aquaman, but Aquaman's kind of a vanilla character. So he doesn't have a distinct personality for most people. That the actual Aquaman's personality is to the average person, they'll say, I don't know. He talks to fish. That's it. So Jason Momoa playing Aquaman, I wasn't crazy about it because he doesn't look anything like the character. But his charisma, him playing himself, gave the character life and charisma that he might otherwise not have had. So Jeremiah Jones says, you're Canadian, your standards are lower. Oh, so mean. April Fire, how you doing? Good seeing you. Dab. April Fire says, I hear Mira really beat her way into people's hearts. Actually, she beat her way into people's skulls. Did she break his hand or something, or cut his? She messed him up. D-Money says, unfortunately, everybody today wants to do things the Marvel Universe way. That may be a one-time thing that can't easily be replicated. It can be replicated. It's just a question of being faithful to the source material. The reason why Marvel was successful was because One, and for my money, the most important thing, it was faithful to the source material, and it pleased the fans. The fans were happy with what they saw. Iron Man, very faithful to the source material. They just moved up the war from the Vietnam War to Afghanistan, and that was basically it. And then they just added stuff to it. But that was very faithful. Captain America, somewhat faithful to the source material, but they got the character right. The character was dead right with Captain America, the first movie. And they got the Red Skull right, and he was fantastic. Captain America: Winter Soldier, perfect movie, perfect Marvel movie, perfect superhero movie. Probably one of the best, if not the best, superhero movies I've seen. It's up there with Superman, the motion picture, and Logan. Probably those three are my top three superhero movies. Yeah, and bit by bit, they just sort of build up from that. And again, being faithful to the original comics, that's what makes a good franchise, in my mind. Profile says that if they don't replace Amber Heard, I'm not going to any DC movies. Dang. Profile's harsh. I mean, personally, I don't really care about Amber Heard, so whether she stays or goes. I mean, I know she beat up Johnny Depp, but yeah, it's kind of mean for me to say that. I don't really care about Johnny Depp either, because the dude's destroying himself. The guy's, I mean, he's drunk 90% of the time. So, you know, she probably figured just like, you know, he's not going to remember this anyway, so I might as well beat on him. Regardless, you know, I'm not going to the movie to see her. You know, if they make another Aquaman movie, I mean, I'll go see it, because I was entertained by the first one. And just like I said, Jason Momoa is charismatic. He's an appealing version of Aquaman. I mean, as an actor, he's very limited. I mean, he's extremely one note. He just plays himself in every movie, basically. Or he plays a barbarian, you know, where he doesn't have to do a lot of acting, just grunt a lot. So, you know, whatever. Profile says F spousal abuse. I agree. Profile says actually she confirmed to have made it up and was on drugs, drinking more than he ever was. Oh yeah, they're both messed up. So, yep. Sorry, still working on my chicken poppers. P-Money is torn. He has to have 3 windows that open at the same time. He says, for crying out loud, Barry Chipman's on now too. Why do all my favorites have to be on at the same time? Well, P-Money, you know that Gary Shipman's show will still be on when this is finished. You can go watch it later. So, if you want to see my drawing for you live, though, you have to watch me. You can watch Mike and Gary later on. Yeah, for Gary. Popar says Pope has sushi and must eat. Goodbye. And she dabs her way out. Oh, fire. Ooh. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Sorry. Had to get some water. Now back to the drawing. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Sound is all around us, everywhere. It beats in our eardrums until much of the time we're hardly conscious of it. But on this particular Saturday morning, Jimmy Foster suddenly became very conscious of it. It seemed as though the post was vibrating. Well, he'd soon find out whether there was a vibration along with the sound. The scrap of wood showed him that when the bell sounds, it does vibrate. Try this, Jimmy. Try it again. Sound is all around us, everywhere. But on this particular Saturday morning, Jimmy Foster suddenly became very conscious of it. Jimmy's ears were now wide open to the sounds around him.
Gee, that's wonderful. It sounds as if it's right next to my ear.
Short waves for a high note. Long waves for a low note. So you see, the loudness of any sound you hear varies with its intensity and its distance from you. Be careful, Jimmy. Watch my radio play. Now watch.
Ah, man. What is going on here?
That's that.
Something is not right. I think I made his. Let me stand up. I need to stand up. Something going on. Something going on. It's not right. I'm looking.
I think of fire in connection with emotions, because when you become stirred up, when your emotions control your actions, it affects not only yourself, but the people around you. Psychologists find that control of emotions can be gained by understanding the stimulus response pattern. When you have certain experiences, you respond with various emotions, stimulus response. Just as this sort of stimulus produces this sort of involuntary muscular response. Nature endows us at birth with three general patterns of emotional response. Rage is the response to the primary stimulus of force, something interfering with our behavior. fear is the response to loud noises or loss of support. And the emotional response to love is usually the result of a show of affection or faith. And these seem to be the emotions with which we start life. Then as we grow up, many everyday things and social situations become associated with these kinds of stimuli.
Hmm.
What you're going to hear about today
Ah. Ay, ay, ay. I'm frustrating myself here. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta.
Yet when wires are loaded with a lot of conversation that are boosted in strength and travel some distance, something else happens. Let me show you. You see, instead of sounding like this, your voice comes out sounding like this.
Come on. I want you to meet a great new star.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Man, 7 people in the chat still. The middle says, for some reason YouTube unsubbed me from you, but I still got the notification in my inbox. YouTube be acting stupid these days. Yeah, the metal. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. On several channels, I'll type something in the chat and people can't see my comments. I don't know what's going on with them or what they're doing. I imagine they're screwing around with it. They're probably constantly making changes to the platform, and as a result, it screws over the various people who are using it. You know, unsubbing people and not sending out notifications or whatever. So, yeah, sorry about that. Lady Cup Moon says, dude, you're not going to Drawn and Quartered tonight? No, I'm not. I'm working on this drawing for P Money, and I'm also real tired. I'm actually probably going to stop at this point. I'll probably continue with this tomorrow, I think, because it's gonna be a while before I get done with it. So I don't want to be up till past midnight. Zach Bradley says, Jason, you should come on the Pro Edition. Just saying. Yeah, not tonight. I'm just tired. He might says, Jason worked for me tonight. Open up. He might says, you can wrap up. All right. Oh, cool. P. Mike says that Ruth is doing the fan DNQ. Awesome. Oh, it's Justice League. Man, I wish I'd known. Last I heard, I think Mike said it was going to be Mermaids tonight. So, dagnabbit. Boo. Yeah. Well. Cool. She's going to do Booster, Ice, Blue Beetle. Very cool. That's awesome. P. Mike says, yeah, go ahead and rest, Jason. Yeah, I think I'm going to. It's just, I want to finish this, but it's just, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's finally starting to look like him, but it's just taking a while for me to get to this point, and yeah, frustrating a little. So that's what happens when you don't draw something for a while. In this case, likenesses. I find that's why I would do likenesses for like sort of the sketch-a-day exercises I was doing, because I knew that if I stopped doing them, it would get harder and harder for me to maintain my my skills with capturing people's likeness. So I wanted to just keep that skill somewhat honed. Like I said, I haven't been doing it for probably 6 months now, so I am a little out of practice. But it's getting there. But I gotta come back tomorrow and continue working on it and tie it up in a nice bow for Ruth and P Money. But it's getting there. It's just, yeah. bit by bit, piece by piece. I'll get there. Let me just roughly get these elements in here. Oh, I know why he's doing Justice League, because of the Schneider cut. That's why he changed it. I was like, why did you change this to Justice League? Aha, the Schneider cut. The Schneider cut. All right, there we go. And maybe I'll post one of my previous drawings for the fan drawing thing for tonight's D&Q. But anyway, everybody, I want to thank everybody for watching and for listening to me babble and complain the last couple hours. Hope you guys are doing good. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. All right? Take care. Have a good night. And P Money, I'll get back to this tomorrow, all right? And Ruth. You guys take care. Bye.